reason why we make our own mozzarella is mozzarella does not get better with age. It all starts beautiful, it all starts tender, and it all starts perfectly white. And then as it ages, it gets a little harder, it gets a little stringier, and you put it in these little tubes and give it to kids, basically. Making mozzarella is actually very simple. It's just not very easy. It's all a technique thing. It's all in the hands and things like that. The first thing you have to do is go find curd. You probably have to special order that, but this is cheese curd that's already been, you basically separate the curds and then put a little rennet with it, so it's already been mixed with vegetable rennet, and so it's really, really set up and prepared to make cheese. So what we're going to do here is take this and pour it right over, just so that it covers the top. I'm going to set this aside because I may continue to knead it. So all I'm doing is letting this settle a little bit. The more you work it at this stage, the more you get the butterfat kind of oozing out of it. You want to keep all that butterfat in. So I'm taking my knuckles, I'm going to push it down on here, starting to come together. I'm going to lift it up a little bit and notice that it's starting to come together. Now I'm going to work this very, very gently. With the palms of my hands, I'm going to set this down for a minute, I'm going to start pulling and pulling and pulling, okay? A little bit. I'm not going to pull it and stretch it because I want it to be very, very tender. And here we go. I'm going to start to form it into a ball. I'm pinching it with my palm of my hand and I'm rolling it with my left hand. Pinch and roll, taking all the air out of it. All right, then it's going to get poured right into here, putting it in the mold. And this is room temperature water with a little bit of salt. All right, I'm going to let that settle for a little bit, take off my gloves, wash them up, put them away, only use them for mozzarella. I'm going to let that settle. Now, you can eat this right away. Now, we make our mozzarella here at Tarbell's about 2 o'clock every day, and we let it sit in here for about 2-3 hours, until we open for service at 5 o'clock. And then at the end of the night, no mas. We do not use it again for tomato mozzarella. What we do is we use it one more day to use fresh mozzarella and topping our pizza. So basically, that's how we use mozzarella here at Tarbell's. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to put my hands in this. Pretty risky because it is a little hot still. And it's very tender. Here we go. I'm just going to cut this up. Now what I like to do, 2 ways, okay? We're going to sprinkle it with a little of this fleur de sel. Fleur de sel is the creme de la creme of French salt. Pure sea salt. And it's a little bit crunchy, so it adds salt but also a little texture, a little crunch to that. So that's what we want, okay? I'm also going to take a little of this Hawaiian black salt with a little bit, ooh, yeah. There we go. This is salt also, but it's from Hawaii, so it has a little bit of lava on it. So it's black, beautiful salt from Hawaii, sea salt. Okay, with this one, we're just going to take a perfect little basil, and for this one I just want to take a couple of these, and then I'm going to cut these up, all right? Tiny ringlets. Let's just put a little bit of that up there. So now you can eat this like a little bit of a, I don't know, it's just eat it. I don't know. Let's eat it. I'm gonna do this one. A little crunch from the salt, a little bit of that chive taste, so it gives a little bit of that onion. Very, very moist, very tender, still warm. Very good. Now, naturally, you can slice red onions on it, you can put tomatoes on it, you can basically do anything with it. I just like to eat it like this, right out of the brine.